Welcome to another Bushiroad English Conference for Shadowverse Evolve. It's been about a week since our launch and we hope everyone's been having a blast. In the previous conference, we announced a few tournaments and events. We hope everyone's excited. This time, we'll be announcing 2 new products. But before we get into that, here's a reminder for players itching for competition. Official tournament stores will be running tournaments that you can take part in. You receive a promo pack from Promo Series 1 just by participating. Promo Series 1 will only be available from July to September, so make sure you collect all the cards available in the series. Besides our shop tournaments, there will be another series of tournaments held under the Shadowverse Evolve Championship Program. These are one-off events that distributors and stores can apply for with exclusive prizes to be won, so don't miss out. You can find the prizes on our website, so please do check it out. And now for the premier event of the year, the World Invitational. As the name suggests, the best players of each region will duke it out for the coveted title of World Champion and receive a special one-of-a-kind flair on Bushinavi. Just to refresh your memory, here's an overview of the format. To take part in the World Invitational, you first need to take part in shop qualifiers for a spot in the regional qualifiers. Once you've qualified for the regionals, fight your way to a spot in the World Invitational. The top player of each region will get a fully sponsored invite. Need even more motivation to take part? Here's your first look: the shop and regional qualifier promo cards. Shop qualifiers will run from August 1st to 31st, while the regional qualifiers will run from September to December. All this information can be found on our website, so head on over to the link below. More details will be announced in the near future, so stay tuned to our social media channels. To take part in tournaments, you'd first need to know how to play, right? Well, for those looking to get started on their Shadowverse Evolve journey, you're in luck. The Shadowverse Evolve Demo Caravan is currently on the move, and for the uninitiated, this is an event where our staff visit shops around the world to host demo sessions. Head on over to our website to find out where we'll be touring. We're all gamers and TCG fans, so we understand it might feel daunting to start a new TCG, but you don't have to miss out on all the fun because of that. Our staff are paid to be friendly and patient, so you have nothing to worry about. So go ahead and check when we'll be arriving in your area, join us, make some friends, chill out, and let's have a Shadowverse showdown. Plus, you get some cool promo cards while you're at it. Now that we're done with the event updates, let's get into what makes all of this possible, the cards. The first product we're introducing today is the upcoming booster set, Flame of Lavatine. This third addition to the lineup features cards that are inspired by fairy tales, such as Alice, Wonderland Explorer, Princess Snow White, Cinderella, and Beauty and the Beast. That's not all. The booster set's namesake, Lavatine Dragon, will of course be included. A powerful follow from Dragoncraft, Lavatine Dragon has the ability to evolve into 2 different forms: its standard evolve form or its attack form. This allows you to adapt to the situation on the field. The fun doesn't stop there for Booster Set 3. We'll also be collaborating with Millie Parfait from none other than Nijisanji Ien. That's right, certain cards from the Booster Set 3 will be receiving alternate art variations. We can't show you the cards at this stage as they're still in development, but we can show you a preview of one of the illustrations used for the cards. Presenting to you, Millie Parfait. We're very excited to have Millie Parfait collaborating with us for the English edition of Shadowverse Evolve, and we can't wait to show everyone the cards when they're ready for reveal. For now, you just have to be patient and keep a lookout on our social media. The next product we're introducing is a collaborative product. Crossover Set 1 is a full collaboration between Shadowverse Evolve and Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Crossover Set 1, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, contains over 180 different cards. This set is full of artworks and memorable scenes from the popular mobile game. Fans of the games may want to dash to the nearest store now, as pre-orders will start later today. Now don't worry, we are aware of the chatter surrounding the set and its results in the competitive scene. As a company that takes competitive play seriously, we will be addressing this right from the get-go. After intensive internal playtesting and taking into account the power levels of the Uma Musume cards relative to the other sets that will be available at the point of its release, we have decided to balance them out a bit by implementing some tournament restrictions. The following 2 cards will be restricted for official tournaments: Trial Initiation and Ikuno Dictus. Both of these cards are restricted to 1 copy each if your deck is from the Uma Musume universe. These 2 cards are particularly powerful, and we believe having even 1 copy of them in your deck is enough for you to pull off a large swing in momentum. That said, we are constantly monitoring the competitive scene, and we will adjust and update our restriction list as appropriate to maintain a fair gameplay environment for all Shadowverse Evolve players. Lastly, we would also like to take this opportunity to announce our official Shadowverse Evolve ambassadors. Ambassadors are our official ambassadors, and they will be helping to promote the English edition of Shadowverse Evolve through various content. If you've been in the TCG scene for a while, I'm sure you would have heard of them. So without further ado, let me introduce everyone to...
Hey everybody, Ignitius here. I've been a Shadowverse content creator since 2016 now, and a commentator for Shadowverse esports since 2017. It's been a while. Over the course of my time playing Shadowverse for all these years, it is truly no exaggeration to say that it's changed my life. Sounds a little corny, but it's absolutely true. I get to do the thing I love the most for a living, and not only that, but I've met some incredible people through this game as well. And it is my incredible privilege to get to be able to do it again with Shadowverse Evolve. So I'd like to give an incredibly heartfelt thank you to Bushiroad for giving me the opportunity to become a Shadowverse Evolve ambassador. Since Shadowverse Evolve officially came out in Japanese last year, I have bought a few boxes here and there, but I haven't really had the opportunity to really dive in and play it as one of my main games because of, the language barrier and everything that's associated with it. Regrettably, my Japanese is not very good. But thankfully, Shadowverse Evolve is launching in English, and I could not be more excited to not only be a part of this wonderful community as an ambassador, but as a passionate fan as well. I've been playing games of Shadowverse Evolve with my friends over video call, and of course I'm going to be representing Dragon in the physical game as well, as much as I do in the digital game. What I'm most looking forward to in Shadowverse Evolve English is just the ability to play real games with real people, whether it be through video calls or in-person events at local game stores. I mentioned a little bit earlier that I've been playing some games of Shadowverse Evolve with friends over video call just in preparation for the English release. And it's given us a real reason to just get together every once in a while, make jokes, have a lot of fun while we play this incredible game that we all have in common. I think truly that's one of the most valuable things you can get out of a physical card game. The real connections that you form with other players and fans that no other form of entertainment can really provide at the same level. Over time, I think that's really where the deepest friendships can be found. As an ambassador for Shadowverse Evolve English, my main goal is to show the world how fun this game actually is, providing entertainment and education for the game in equal measure, just as I do for the digital game. I want to make it as easy as possible for not only completely new players, but also existing players of the Shadowverse digital game to be able to get into Shadowverse Evolve. Just make it as frictionless as possible for anybody who's interested in Shadowverse Evolve English to be able to just play Shadowverse Evolve English with the content that I can provide, and to foster a place where the community can get together and really enjoy the game to its fullest. Thank you all for having me. It'll be my absolute pleasure to dig deep into Shadowverse Evolve with all of y'all. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I'll see you all very soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Different Fight, or Chris, and I will be joining as an ambassador for the Shadowverse Evolve English release. So I myself am actually a content creator for one of Bushiroad's other TCGs, Cardfight Vanguard, but actually I've been playing Shadowverse since its very launch in the app version, way back 7 years ago in 2016. I remember seeing a screenshot on Twitter of the game and going, oh my god, there's a game like this? And ever since then, Erica and Swordcraft caught my attention. I've been the main for Sword ever since, picking up other classes as I went along. And since 2021, I've actually been a commentator for Shadowverse's esports circuit in the English side of things, which is called the Shadowverse Open. So I'm very, very invested in the competitive side of things and really, really excited to see where Shadowverse Evolve is going to go with it as well. It was actually at the World Grand Prix for Shadowverse itself that Shadowverse Evolve was announced for the JP release, and ever since finding out, I lost my mind. I was going insane on the release, and I couldn't believe that this dream team of Bushiroad and Side Games was going to happen for the physical release, and how are they going to make a digital card game exist in an analog form? I was so excited just from the very moment of learning about this news. And I do myself actually live in Japan, and so I've actually been playing Shadowverse Evolve from day one of the Japanese release as well, and been following the game as it evolves with every single release too. And throughout this year that Shadowverse Evolve has been out in Japanese, the team has shown how creative they've gotten with adapting things that felt like they might be impossible to take from the digital version into the physical, and showing that they can make it work, like spell boost that you can see in the very first set, or spell chain as it's called in the TCG. So I think one of the things I look forward to the most in Shadowverse Evolve is seeing how they adapt these effects from the digital version into the physical, and how they change them, or how they just add new buffs to cards that didn't have them in the first place, just to make them be up to par with the physical release. As an ambassador for Shadowverse Evolve English Edition, I want to use my knowledge of the JP version in order to help players prepare for future releases, so that they know what cards to buy, what decks will be good in the future, and just in general be prepared for what's to come after seeing what does well in Japan. As someone that also lives in Japan, and I'm also very passionate about the Japanese TCG scene in general, I really want to just to promote and help connect the two scenes together, to help connect the English-speaking scene of Shadowverse as well as the Japanese side as well, and promote Shadowverse Evolve as a communication tool that surpasses language barriers. And so I hope that you're as excited about Shadowverse Evolve's English release as I am, and I look forward to seeing you all around on the battlefield.
A warm welcome to our two ambassadors, Ignidius and Different Fight. We're glad to have the two of them on board, and we are excited to see what they have in store for our players. With that, we have come to the end of the Summer 2023 update for Shadowverse Evolve. For more news and information, please subscribe to our channel, click the bell for notifications, and follow our social media channels here as well.